Hi everyone, thank you for watching On the Rise. This episode is Mathew Lefty Gunz Gonzalez on the Rise. Let's just jump right in. Mathew, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Mathew Lefty Gunz Gonzalez. I'm a pro boxer, 7-0 with 4 knockouts. I fight at 140 pounds. And as you see the name Lefty Gunz, I'm a lefty. I'm actually a natural righty, but I fight lefty.
Okay. So let's educate the people who may or may not know about boxing, right? What are the differences in classes for boxing, weight classes, and what are the differences in fighting stances?
The differences in weight classes is every 7 to 8 pounds is a different weight class. So 140 is super lightweight, 147 is welterweight, 154 is junior middleweight, 160 is middleweight. So every 7 to 8 pounds it jumps to a different weight class. And it stops at 201. At 201 is heavyweights. That just, you could be 260, 270 and still fight.
So these classes that you just defined for me,
Yeah.
That's only specific to men's boxing, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Women's is a little different in weight class.
Okay, we won't get into that today.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about training. You are a professional boxer, so I'm assuming that there is a training regimen involved, a nutritional regimen involved, homework maybe even. So what exactly does that look like for you when you're training for a fight?
When I'm training for a fight, the training is real intense. You know, every single day I'm running out there, no matter what weather it is, raining, snowing, I'm out there running those miles.
You run in the snow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day, no excuses. You know, training is intense. I incorporate strength and conditioning twice a week. I'm watching what I eat. I make sure I eat real clean. And, you know, making sure when that fight comes, you know, I'm 100% ready.
Okay, cool. So let's break some of this down. Running, any weather, how far do you run? How many miles would you say?
3 to 4 miles.
Okay. Strength and conditioning, what does that look like? What are some nice little tips that you have for people who are trying to work out, trying to like strengthen and condition their bodies?
Strength and conditioning is basically a whole body workout. So we strength and conditioning on legs, upper body. So basically, you know, pull-ups, push-ups, light weights, live jumper jacks, sprints, medicine ball drills, flipping tires, all that stuff.
Tire flipping, that sounds real old school.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But all right, and so now you said you like to eat clean, and there are like thousands of books about nutrition and health and what's the right diet. But in your words, how do you eat clean? What does your meal plan look like? What do you eat?
Eating clean is my meal plan would be a lot of fruits and vegetables, egg whites, lean meats, turkey, you know, fish. Red meat once a week. Not too much of it. Not too good for you. You know, it takes a long time to digest. So basically, that's what it would be.
Okay, and how much water would you say you drink?
A gallon to a gallon and a half a day.
So we spoke about nutrition, we spoke about exercise, but what we didn't touch upon is homework. When you're training for a fight, what kind of homework do you do? What does that look like?
Well, when I'm training for a fight, is you know, I watch boxing a lot. Every day I try to watch a little stuff to always learn, because you can never stop learning. You know, even Floyd Mayweather, you know, he says himself, he's still learning to this day. So you can never stop learning. So I make sure to, you know, keep watching every single day, so I could keep improving and keep learning.
What are some of the best fights that you've watched?
Some of the best fights I've watched is Hagler Hearns. You know, of course, that's a legendary fight. Trinidad Vargas is another legendary fight. You know, fights like that, fights that got a lot of built up tension to them. And when those two fighters meet in the ring, you know, everything comes out.
And then just since we're on this topic, who are some fighters that inspire you? They can be within your weight class or outside of your weight class. Who are some fighters that you really look up to?
Fight that really inspired me is Floyd Mayweather. The reason why I say Floyd Mayweather is because not necessarily the boxing aspect, even though he's a tremendous boxer, everyone knows, but he changed the whole game of boxing in terms of the business aspect. You know, he made it possible for fighters to earn, you know, $20, $30 million in one night.
Okay.
So he changed the whole game of boxing completely.
So I did a little research on you, and I saw on the R&R podcast that you did sometime maybe last year, that you started boxing at the age of 3 with your brother and officially in a gym at the age of 8.
Correct.
I guess when I saw that, the question that came to mind was, what made you fall in love with this sport, and what drives you to continue to box?
What made me fall in love with the sport is it's a passion that just burns within. I had my first fight at 10 years old. I was ready with sparring, like you said, in the gym at the age of 8. And it's just something I fell in love with. It's not like any other sport. Any other sport, you gotta rely on teammates. You could blame other people, but in boxing, it's all on you. A team goes in with you, of course, but before that bell rings, it's only you and another man in there. So gladiator style. That's what I like. Me and another man. And I feel like I came too far to turn back now. I gave boxing a lot of years of my youth. I'm still young, so I feel like that I gotta keep pushing. I can't turn back now, and I feel like the reward is gonna, pay off.
I've heard you say before that, you're a role model. So I was curious as to what it is. What do you consider your legacy to be, and what is it that you want to spark in the minds and the hearts of the youth?
I just want the youth to know basically that hard work could get you anywhere, as long as you put your mind to it and you're willing to push through anything. That you could get there, because I come from this community, Ridgewood. I went to I-77 school right around the corner. I went to PS39 school right across the street. I went to Grover, Cleveland right there. So I'm a Ridgewood. I've been here all my life. So if I can do it, they can do it.
That's dope. Everyone knows the saying that behind every strong man is a strong woman. Yes. So can you tell us a little bit about your partner and how she, holds you down inside, like within this sport, and then of course outside of the ring?
Yeah, well, my partner is actually the owner of this facility, the gym we're in right now.
What's her name?
Shetty Badillo. She's very smart. She's older than me, so she basically, she taught me a lot in terms of life, business aspects. She had years on me, so she taught me a lot in terms of, what to do with money and, business aspects in terms of, how to build, how to grow. And she basically, she showed me a lot, and she still shows me a lot to this day. So she's a big part of my career.
I know that you and Jen are both very, very strong believers of the law of attraction.
Yes.
So I would like you on camera to speak into existence where you're going to be in 5 years and how you're going to get there.
Well, in 5 years, I'll be 28 years old, still very young. I'll be in my prime of boxing. Age 20 to 30 is usually, your peak in boxing. And God willing, if everything keeps going right, the way we're doing right now, building my career, I will be a world champion. Okay. And making lots of money. And, just be successful overall, not only in boxing, but in life. Okay.
And then what does success in life look like to you? Is that a house? Is that multiple houses? Is that travel? Is that kids? What does life success mean to you?
Life success is all of that, but the most important thing is just, giving back like what I do now. And once those kids see me at that level, that it'll be even a bigger impact for all the kids. They'll really, look up to me and know that, I just came from this and now I'm there. So I have more kids all around the world, looking up to me.
Okay, cool, guys. It's Lefty Gunz on the rise. Do you have any last words for everyone?
Last words? No, just keep an eye out for me. Follow me on Instagram, LeftyGunz_.
How could I forget? If we want to watch a fight, if we want to watch a Lefty Gunz fight, first off, when is the next fight?
Next fight is March 8th, Club on Missouri. It's a club in Jamaica, Queens.
And how do I get tickets for that?
You get tickets. We got tickets here at IBF Club, or you can DM me through Instagram at LeftyGunz_. You can reach out to my partner also at Jen Bag.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lefty Gunz.
All right, thank you.
Ciao.
She let her way, I flood it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what deep in the bout. Whoa, pipe down, throwing up shots. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Realest nigga around, just in case y'all forgot. They been trying to stop the way, but the way don't stop.